Young Kobe.
Oh yeah, I did it for you the last time.
I know, that's why I don't know.
I helped him with this time on his G-Shock.
Oh,
Right
G-Shock.
The G-Shock?
I haven't G-Shock.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of a G-Shock since like middle school, bro.
Yeah.
Where'd you get a G-Shock?
I got it for
Hey, everybody,
Christmas.
welcome back to the Anything Happen podcast, episode 50. I am your host, Captain of the Crew, Straw Hat Squirrel. Hit me to my left wearing a G-Shock.
Yeah, it's your boy. How's it going? Brothers and sisters, your boy Banner. Let's go.
Think about how much your voice just fluctuated with that bad intro and then that quiet outro.
Well, yeah, they gotta know that the year was just for excitement. And then,
Manny, I'm sorry, you got to edit around that. To his left, manning the music, manning the audios.
Young Goofy baby was handing.
And straight in front of me,
I did a weak ass Dougie.
cameraman of the century.
It's your boy Manimal. Let's get it.
He's not behind the camera. He's in front of the camera today. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 50. If you haven't already, remember to like, comment, subscribe. Tell your auntie, tell your uncle, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell that baby, tell the nephew, tell your niece, tell the ops, tell the motherfuckers at the liquor store to subscribe.
He said, I'm running out of fingers here.
Even your dog.
Make a channel for your dog and subscribe for your dog.
Yo perro.
Your perro. How my boys been this week? What's been going on? Who's had a non-NPC week? Manimal, you haven't been here in a while. Anything happening in your life? Witness anything?
Nah, last week I went to Great America. It's pretty lit.
Oh yeah, I seen that. You had pretty.
Thanks for the
much
invite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was kinda-
same.
You had to work. You had to work.
I
What
actually
day did you
was
go
not
again?
at work.
You had to work.
Where
day?
did
What
you
day?
go? Where
I
did
went
you
on
go?
a Saturday.
I was actually not at work.
I
actually was not at work.
See? Hey, they try to blame me.
Was
I
not
would
at
love
work
the
though.
invite. I would love to invite.
I know, I would like the
did?
invite. I wasn't at work though.
I'm
Give me
going
3
this
weeks ahead
Sunday.
of time. I probably got off.
Hey, you know what? They gave me like a Wednesday heads up.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Well,
I was like, man. And then
Y'all
once
lucky I
it
got the day
came,
off.
I was like, no, I want to go. And I'm like, damn. Well, everybody's going. Might as well go. We had canes. Didn't even
Raising
need it.
Cane's.
What?
Why?
Give it to my mama.
oh wow. You didn't even try it?
No.
Why? What'd they do to you?
I've had canes before. It's not
then.
that good. It's not what everybody says it's supposed to
You
be
know what,
hyped
man?
up for, bro. It's not.
Honestly,
It's only good because of the sauce. That's it.
I've never had it before.
That's it.
Really?
I've had
No,
it a
me
couple
That
times.
sauce is fire. That's honestly.
It's pretty.
Well,
The
I
sauce
feel
is good.
played now. I'm the only one that's never
But
had
I'm not
it.
lying. That
Me
sauce is
neither.
But the
Yeah.
fire.
chicken is
Oh,
bland,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
You're not
so
gonna
no,
tell me
I
that
haven't.
chicken
Oh.
is flavored.
No,
bro,
I'm not
'cause
gonna
it's
say
not-
nothing.
It has no seasoning.
One day.
What do you
But
do?
It's
I'm
nothing. It's like
sorry.
they just
I
put it in the
was
batter,
off.
put
I
it
was
in
off. You
the,
caught me slipping.
the flour.
Dude,
and
look, the
just
reach
fry
is
it.
kind of like.
Too many side conversations.
What do you guys?
It's wild.
Clip it. They're playing with each other back here. What's going on? How y'all week been? I see y'all got kind of close over there. What's going on?
Now, wait, who you want to go first? I go first. Who's going
You
down?
go first.
Pretty much, I would like the invite too, but you know what I'm saying? I didn't work that week on that day. But I had something else to do on the weekend. I went down to LA to go see my brother graduate.
Nice.
See, where was the invite?
Hey, I don't have a ticket. I barely had a ticket myself.
Congrats, Ray.
Wait, you caught a
Yeah,
flight?
congrats.
Shout out to my brother.
Congrats.
That's my dog.
we
Ticket to
drove
go.
down. We drove down there.
Ticket to go see
It
the
was
graduation.
dude. Why did I get put in the middle? I was like, what's going on here?
They're probably used to it because it used to be small.
No, I was pissed. I was the only one. So if anyone knows my family, everyone knows I got a big family. Both sides, a lot of guys, a lot of girls. It was a whole girls trip. I was the only dude there. I was
And
like,
you
bro,
got put
why
in the
am I
middle.
in the middle? I wanted to fight somebody.
Okay, whose card you going?
I went in both cars. I went into my tias and I went to my other tias.
What did they have you do the whole time when you were in the middle?
I was pissed. I was like,
They were
everyone was like, my little cousin tried putting her feet like on me. And I was like, dude, get your legs off me. I'm gonna fight you. And then my littlest cousin tried putting her feet like right here on my shoulders. And was like, dude, get your toes out of my face before I pull them. And then they put their feet down. And I was like, dude, this. So we got off at a rest stop. And so
Bleep on Matty.
no, it was 5 minutes.
On there, not here.
Oh, well, my bad. I looked down here.
It's cool.
Anyways, But once we got at the rest stop, I heard that in the other car, there's a whole back seat. Well, that back seat is like the floor is like this tall. So my knees were to chest, and I was like, dude.
Wait, did you have the whole back seat to yourself though?
Yeah, but
lay down.
I tried.
Oh, damn.
It didn't work.
Armadillo
in the back. Huh?
I was like It was. I don't even know. I was like my body was this way, but my head was that way. It was my body was contarded.
Like that with your back.
the abyss.
Yes,
Shit.
it was everywhere. Cause like I don't know. I was like this. I was leaning this.
Did you know
I was
about that
leaning
car
this way. Feet were
previous to
that
the
way.
trip?
No,
See, if I would have known about that, I would have bought extra blankets so I could have just laid down on the whole back thing. Like that.
I was last minute for me too. You know, I barely got the time off. I thought I wasn't gonna get it, but yeah. Shout out to my brother who graduated. He mastered it.
Congrats, brother.
That's right.
Yeah,
He's a master.
and
He's a
then
master.
pretty much after that, it's been a regular work schedule. You know.
What about you, Bandit? What's up with your week? Talk about it. Come on. No silent time.
I mean, not too crazy. You know, work week was kind of regular. Kind of went by fast. Target kind of went down, so we've been getting out early. I was able to enjoy my kind of
Target?
days. Target for kind of our build
Oh.
or whatever,
okay.
right?
You guys met.
Yeah.
Okay.
So on my days off, it was cool. Enjoyed them. What's called yesterday? I took my son to Tatum's Garden, and it's pretty crazy.
Hey,
Bro, he actually, I feel like, he's going to be walking any day soon now because the distance from where he walked alone from me to
Yeah, he's
his
gonna be
mom.
running around pretty soon, bro.
Yeah, bro.
He's around that time.
But you know what, though? There's
I'm
some
buying a
nasty.
slingshot.
There's just some, I don't wanna,
that's crazy.
Not an actual one, like one he could just act like he's shooting, but it's not gonna actually pull.
But all I gotta
No rubber
say,
band. It's
but
gonna
all
be
I
just
gotta
straight.
say, all I gotta
Just
say is
like have a
this,
little
though.
loose off.
All I gotta say is this, though. This is my first and last time taking my son to Tatum's Garden here.
Why? What happened?
Why?
What did you witness?
I went into, so I'm not sure. Have you guys been to Tatum's Garden before?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you guys.
Where's it at?
Okay, you have.
Yeah.
It's by
It's-
the
It's
Rodeo.
Rodeo.
yeah,
Rodeo Park.
it's like
The hats?
No.
Behind that.
behind the hats.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
Next to
actual
the baseball
park?
field.
well,
corner.
it's a new park
Yeah.
for
The park,
kids.
the park on the corner.
Oh, you never been there?
You know where they had the parking lot? You know where they have the parking lot,
Yeah.
right? In the back?
Yeah.
They cut off like half
I've
of
seen
that.
that with the parkers. I've never been to that park.
Yeah, that's
Continue.
Tatum's
Yeah,
Garden.
like they have a whole section.
Who's Tatum?
It was
Because
like a girl who like it was
Jason
either
Tatum.
like a girl with like special needs or like a girl that was in a wheelchair or something like that, and they made
Yeah.
the park for her.
Yeah,
Oh,
And
that's
the-
lit.
yeah.
Yeah.
They gotta clean it up then, because what's going on, Bandit? Let us know.
Yeah, they need to clean it up, tough, bro.
What you pointing at me for?
You're retarded.
Bro,
I'm
that,
sorry.
bro. So tell me why. So tell me why.
I wanna
Like
know.
so like you know how like there's like a whole baby section. There's like little farmhouses, right? So I go in there and I'm like go in there and I'm like I tell my lady I was like bring Zephaniah over here. I look down I was like wait don't bring him over here don't bring him over here.
Rubbers.
Rubbers.
You
People were
nasties.
getting busy back there. And I was just thinking,
Wild.
like, man, like, I mean, I guess, like, all they had to do is hop the fence. They're good, get busy. But still, though, I'm not ever taking Zephaniah ever there, ever again.
That's disgusting.
First and last time. Yeah, he had fun. Sorry, he had fun, but
Y'all better fix up Jason Tatum's garden.
That's crazy.
Okay.
yeah, bro.
Okay, my week, NPC besides what's been going on. We recording, what day is this? The 7th? This Sunday was May the 4th. I've been seeing a lot of Star Wars stuff. Also seeing that they released Revenge of the Sith for the 20th anniversary. Can y'all guess how much they made with the re-release? Can y'all guess?
Like on streaming sites?
No, in theaters. It re-released in theaters for the 20th anniversary.
Oh, like just for people to go
Give me a
see
number.
it.
What do you think they made?
Give
Give me a number. What do you think they made?
10 million.
I said like $1 billion.
Damn! Damn!
You said
I
what?
said
said 2
$2 billion.
I said one.
$1 billion?
Yeah.
No, like 10
Damn!
mil. 10 mil.
No, okay.
Hell no.
Y'all really like Star Wars.
I
It
do.
only made 42 mil. I mean 42 mil.
Oh, I was
42
like,
mil.
oh,
Wait,
42 bill.
I said 10 mil. I said
Only
10
made
mil.
42. You're good.
I'm close.
Yeah.
I'm a lot
He's the
closer.
closest.
Y'all
because
far
there's
off.
there's a large Star Wars fucking.
Wait,
honestly thought
Around
it
the
made a big
world.
deal.
Wait.
I'm
All over the
thinking,
world,
wait,
that's
we
why-
think is those
that's
only
why-
in the country or was it the world?
He probably said.
Yeah, wait,
he
hold
probably
on.
only meant the country.
Yeah, wait.
United States.
So that's globally,
That was
like
global?
throughout the
Global.
worldwide, like UK, all that.
I mean, but
okay.
see, I worked that day, so I didn't. I watched it when
Would
I
you
got
have
back.
went? Would you have?
Oh no,
went
I
to
actually
this?
got back from that day when I was coming back.
Yep,
From,
and you didn't go.
hey, I was tired. I was like, it was a
didn't go.
five
When
five
was
and a
it?
half hour road trip. It was
I
Sunday.
forgot, but
See,
Bear-
he doesn't even know.
Bearhead came by. I didn't go either.
See?
Bearhead came by, and I was watching the damn game.
Wait,
Bearhead
dude,
came.
this-
Shut up! Bearhead came by right after watching the movie, and I was like, "Hey, dickhead, thanks for the invite. I would have went. I like Star Wars."
Oh, he went to go to the theater. Barry went to the
Yeah,
theater?
Barry went. He
What?
he came and dropped me off some One Piece stuff he got from his Vegas trip that he forgot to give me.
Oh, he just went out there just for just to.
He watched it at the theater over here.
Did he say there's a lot of people?
Oh yeah, 42 mil. I'm pretty sure that those theaters were packed most of those days.
And everyone's like, oh, like he's all hyped up.
But dudes brought lightsabers to the theaters.
I would have brought my lightsaber.
I would have brought my lightsaber too.
You got one?
Not no more.
I'm
I
about to
have
go.
one.
I'm going to Disney. I might come back with either a droid or a lightsaber. We'll see.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Yeah,
I'll get the Samuel L. Jackson one.
purple one.
Yeah.
Okay, so this brings me to a question I was thinking about since earlier. George Lucas sold Star Wars to Disney, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think they can? Are you guys still interested in watching the new Star Wars stuff?
No.
No,
Because I kind of fell off of it too. Because I was used to all the old people, all the old vibes.
Nah, and it wasn't that. It's just
They put so much like.
it was
new shit.
it's just bullshit.
Okay, so
Not even Frank Lucas don't even like it.
how would you guys think of reviving some of the old characters and giving them stories? Or because I know Disney, their shows are hit or miss with Star Wars. They have some hits and some misses. I kind of like
I
the
just like
Obi-Wan.
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian was pretty gas.
And then the Grogu show.
The
Oh, yeah, that was the
another
same
Grogu
one.
show.
Yeah, that
I
was
was
the
like,
same
isn't
one.
he just whatever?
Bleep that.
But so, what would you guys want to do to Star Wars to see if you can kind of like help the franchise out a little more? Like, what kind of story would you want to see? Because I guess
like who's a background story? Oh, we were talking about that.
The Rise of Dark Maul.
ooh,
Honestly, his background story would be cool, but we were talking about the other day, like
Chopped off.
for example, like where did or how did what do they call Yoda? What do they call his type?
Jedi?
No. The type
Jedi
of
Master?
no.
I don't know the Yoda race, but the
Yeah,
Yodas.
like you get what I'm saying, like his
The
like
Yodas?
the little green guys.
the little green guys. Because there's Grogu, right? There's Grogu.
I think isn't Grogu supposed to be the last of the race?
Yeah, he's supposedly the last remaining species
Okay, continue.
from Yoda. But okay, think about a series or a movie based on Yoda's
Yoda's come up, like Yoda's.
yeah.
Why didn't you just explain it if you knew it?
Because I wanted him to suffer.
That's so mean.
I
What
wanted
good
him to
friends I have.
suffer.
What good friends I have, people, ladies and
Well,
gentlemen.
get it out and learn how to speak.
So
I was
like
speaking
a
just fine.
Disney series
No, you were
on
not.
Yoda's come up, like not saying necessarily starting from Grogu's age, but like a young age Yoda going to like prime and learning to master the Force.
Like a young Jedi to a master Jedi, pretty much, right?
Yeah, I want that'd be a cool story. But
Or
another one,
before
So
he
you want to see the
becomes a
real baby
Jedi.
Yoda to now Yoda?
yeah, but it don't necessarily have to be baby Yoda. It can be like young teen reckless Yoda smoking cigarettes or some random shit, and then,
Well,
that's
and then
crazy.
finding the Force. I don't know.
Question.
Answer.
Okay. So with that, would you guys prefer a series or just a movie? Just to get straight to the point on that.
I think I'd rather see a series because
Me too. To stretch it out, right?
Yeah, like sometimes like you get caught up in the movie and like you're like looking at the movie and then you start looking at your phone and the next thing you know like 20 minutes pass.
No, I would say series because like in the
Yeah,
movie you would
series.
have to like cram it up because he's a very old guy, you know.
Yeah, and series
dies
they kind of
very
stretch
old.
it out.
So
a
like
little bit
you would
longer.
have to like very much cram everything, like pretty much have like time skips, like oh he's like 15 right here and then fucking 20 years later. And,
All
like,
right.
type
And
you
another
know?
series I thought about too was like, what about a series about Darth Vader after he became Vader? Like, show him doing more of his missions and like going out and doing like not just
So you're talking about Anakin.
no actual Vader after what
I'm
happens.
so confused right now.
Like as soon as he becomes Vader, after let him get sent on his missions
Oh,
and see like what kind of trials and tribulations he was going through as Vader.
That's pretty much what
In the Death Star.
number 4, 5, and 6 is.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
You don't really see Vader do much in those. Besides, 4 you see him kill Obi-Wan.
Well, he doesn't
And
do
then
much.
what?
He doesn't do much.
In 4 does he cut off Luke's hand, or is that in 5?
Is in 5.
Well,
5, and then in 6 he fights Luke again and kills the Emperor. Like, give me more Vader stuff. I want to
Hold
know
on.
like more about.
I feel like he doesn't do much because at the point he becomes Vader, he was already so much. He was like already such a powerful Jedi that the Emperor kind of already knew the power he held. So once he kind of unleashed that kind of dark side of him, you know, I mean, what more does he need to do? Like,
Well, if you know, the Siths are actually supposed to be like guys that are supposed to be like heads in the war, like actually up front in battles. Vader was Palpatine's pretty much
So,
main pawn. So
I
I want to see the wars where Vader's up front.
okay, so I feel like you're trying to say like you're trying to see more like a gory version of like how like, you know, as soon as he became Darth Vader,
Palpatine had to put him through, right?
Well, pretty much it'd be in the sense like as soon as he became Darth Vader, he kind of was just going through an emotional state, right? Because remember what he had went through, right? The reason why he became Darth Vader, right? So it'd kind of be him just kind of lashing out. Because remember, they're going through a war. So he would just pretty much be taking over, kind of just slicing and dicing, just gory stuff all around.
So actually, what he made him go through to become Darth Vader was kill all the kids.
Yeah. So they're probably like, you'd see
But
like...
there's got to be more stuff after
no, right.
that. Like,
So you would see
That's
like...
all he needed
he
to
legit
do.
doesn't do anything else after that besides.
Well, that's what he needed to do to become a Sith. That's all he needed to do. After that, he gained all the powers to the dark side.
Exactly.
That's why his eyes turned yellow in that movie. He turned into a Sith
but
Lord.
Sith Lord.
so they still didn't. They haven't. They don't throw Vader out there like head
I'm pretty
honcho.
sure-
I mean, he
I'm pretty
does.
sure they do.
They showed him like the Clone Wars shows and
Yeah.
stuff, but like other than that, like he does go out in battle and fuck shit up.
So you just want to see a little bit more gorier into depth after, like in the beginning.
a little more like in the mind of Dark Vader, because all we did was hear him breathe through the mouth.
Well, think about it, bro. They probably didn't show it because, like I said, it would be probably really gory. Like, think about it. Like if they,
True.
you know, if he killed,
he did start Order 66 with the kindergartners.
exactly, bro. And they didn't really show. They didn't really show how that happened. So imagine a show where they actually show that, which they probably wouldn't. But
Rated extremely R.
yeah,
But yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
much what he needed to do to become a
the
Sith.
Sith Lord.
All right. Last thing I got on Star Wars right now. I guess there might be a new game coming out. And I asked you how he died in Order 66, and I guess Anakin threw him off a building or something.
Palpatine.
No, not Palpatine.
Palpatine did it.
Samuel Jackson.
Anakin cut off his arm.
Samuel Jackson?
Yeah, he cut off his arm because he was going to slice him. He was going to kill him right then and there instead of arresting him. Sliced off his arm, and then Palpatine hit him with the shock, and then he threw him out.
One arm, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess there's a video game that's taking place right after that happened in Order 66 of him surviving that fall. It's a game on Samuel Jackson's Jedi. What's his name again? Wooku?
Master.
No.
Whatever. Samuel Jackson's Jedi. I think there's a game coming out on that.
Mace
Look
Windu.
Look it up. Oh,
Windu.
Windu.
Mace
yeah.
Windu.
I gotta ask him. He's a real Star Wars fan.
You said Dooku, and I was like, no,
I
that's
said
Count
Dooku.
Dooku.
No, I didn't say Dooku.
Did you say something like
Yeah,
that?
you said
I
something.
said
like
Samuel
that.
Jackson.
No,
I
you said
heard-
something.
yeah, I had
something
the
Wookiee.
headphones.
No.
I said Wooku, and it sounds like Dooku.
Well,
Whatever.
we'll see.
You
We'll
said
see.
Dooku.
We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, you heard that.
Man, what y'all got in your minds?
You're the one who said it.
My bad. It was a mispronunciation. All right.
Pronunciation.
In other news, I seen on World. This is just random and shit. I did see on World Star. I wanted to talk about this. How angry do you guys get in traffic? Like, what's the angriest you guys ever got?
Honestly, I barely be even honking my horn, but I be getting like verbally angry.
Like, someone cut you off. Like, how angry you getting with that guy?
I get verbally angry.
dumbass.
I told you.
Yeah,
I
that's me. To be honest,
told the
that's,
water
guess that's
bottle
verbally
story.
angry. Yeah. I mean, I guess I really don't get mad, but I get like
I see people
internally
drifting.
angry because
Nah, you cussing. You with all your windows up. You cussing a storm.
nah, honestly, I don't. I get mad like, But I don't know. Everyone knows because if I get too mad, I'm gonna be fucking
No,
angry.
I know, bro. You
That's
get
why
mad. You get mad.
All
So
right,
I'm
I've been
telling
seeing
you.
people going over in the middle and they'd be like drifting right there. I'd be like, water, 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 water,
So,
water, 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 water.
I don't know
Fucking
what-
Pac-Man.
I don't know what had came over this lady, but a post on World Star showed the video. It was really disgusting. A lady got so raged in a car incident, she had got out her car and shit on the front
I
hood
seen
on
that.
the opposite of the opposing car.
Bro.
And
That's
seen that
diabolical.
she was later arrested in her home, as she should be.
I got a question for you guys.
I've mooned somebody
I got a
that's
question.
pissed us off.
I got a question. If that happened to you, what are you doing?
I gotta cut the camera.
Honestly,
I'm calling my mom. I'm following this lady to her house, and my mom is gonna fuck this lady up. Most definitely.
honestly, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be like, I'll just be like, oh, I got so scared that when it happened, it just sounded like a loud bang out of her, you know, you probably, you know,
Her asshole.
her butthole. You know, my first reaction was to press the gas, and you know, I didn't know I hit her that hard, you know, like, geez, like,
But
but she ain't getting away with it.
say
didn't.
you cut somebody off,
No,
right?
I know, but no, I'm hitting her.
Hold on.
She ain't getting up. Okay, good.
Say you cut somebody off, right?
Right.
They catch up to you and honk. You look to your left, you see straight bunghole.
That's what Goofy did.
That's what I did.
What?
It was a family of four.
Yeah, so let me
They were on their way to Disneyland.
let me explain myself. We were coming home from school, right? And me and my tia, it was like all my cousins and my tia were driving. And then some guy cuts her off. She gets hella mad. And so she drives up to him and she's like trying to talk shit to him, but she's like not paying attention. I was like, I'm gonna moon him. She goes, do it. I was like, for real? She's like, yeah, go ahead. I was like, bet. And then I was like, wait. Honk. And then she goes, well, I was like, honk. And then I was like,
That's crazy.
Bro, living in slings.
That's funny, bro.
bunghole.
What?
I put it against the window.
Hey, you. I hope you washed that window. He didn't wash
No,
that.
I didn't watch the window.
Matter of fact, they fell asleep right on the window there that
Little
day.
brown butt sweat.
That's why homie woke up with pink eye. That's crazy.
Mooned him.
Do you ever remind your aunt about that? You should
Yeah, I have.
remind her that
Starts
you
laughing.
never washed that window.
She's like, you know, I still haven't washed the inside till this.
Okay, guys. All right. Let's
Get
move
away
on.
from
Let's
that.
go. Let's
Get
move
away
on to
from
our
that.
stuff, guys.
Yeah.
Let's move on to our stuff. What show do y'all feel like starting with, man? We got 4.
Let's get Fire Force out the way. Let's start from the kind of, you know.
All right, Fire Force.
Let's get Fire Force out
Go
the
ahead,
way.
Dennis. How this episode start out?
You freaking.
I ain't
Well,
watching
you know
these
what? You know, look. The way.
Is that the one you didn't watch?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right.
movies. Let's go off episode
How does this
2.
episode start out? With them?
It starts off with them meeting the leader of the first.
Oh yeah. So Joker and Shinra are still on their way to Captain Burns.
Mhm.
Actually, no. They just already met up
bro.
with Captain Burns. He's arguing, saying that, oh yeah, you know, I was a man of God, and then, you know, through the Adol link, I've seen something that I can't argue with, that probably not give me God, because he's seen the big white figure of the lady. I don't know about that. She kind of spooks me the hell out.
It's Ted.
And even Shinra said, you think that was God in that unholy place? Because you guys, if you know, Adol looks terrifying. I would hate to be there. Just terrible. Burnt all over. There's no TV.
It's a dark place.
Yeah. So he's like, oh yeah, well this is there's no doubt this is God. So Joker and Shinra go on to fight Captain Burns, and I am hyped to watch this. But right before they pull up on him, he brings out Captain Obi crucified on a cross, chained up.
Bro, that looked crazy. I was like, what is going on here? What are they gonna do to him? Oh, I know what they're gonna do to him, but like, looks like they're gonna do something else.
They want to put the insect in him.
They want to put something else in him.
What the
They're
hell?
trying to get him on demon
what the
time.
hell?
And I ain't gonna lie, I don't know. This one might be like a crazy inferno because it's already hella strong, just strength wise.
Yeah. So I honestly was like really excited once they started fighting. And then when he went Nova, I was like, oh, it's about to go down.
So this whole episode too, the guys are still driving down there. The rest of the 8 are still driving down, right?
Yeah. But that's when it switched. It just said no longer this fight. I was like, how dare you?
So they're driving down. They hit a bump this episode, right? Or was that last episode?
A bump.
They hit a bump.
Oh, that was last episode.
So
And that's when
they hit a bump in the road last episode and lost a soldier. So when they pulled up, they told everybody, all right, everybody get to your stations. This is how we're going to do it.
Oh, yeah, that made me laugh.
And they called for the homie, Arthur. Said, Arthur, you're going to be the front line. Arthur's the one that fell off. Nobody else noticed. Arthur's still somewhere in the back.
He's like in the middle between wherever the fuck they're at. In wherever they were.
So they're down there front soldier. So they're like, okay, who's going to be the front lines? The weird let your lure Tamaki girl pulls up. Cat girl, she's like, I can be the front line. I don't like seeing her. Because I feel like every time she gets into a fight, she ends up damn near naked.
But she didn't end up naked this time.
This time, it's
very surprising.
She's still fighting though. So next episode, she's gonna be half naked by the end of it.
Yeah, most likely. But I thought it was gonna be this episode too.
And I think that's when Arthur's gonna pull up. I feel like that's when Arthur will make his show. That's
honestly hella funny that he has to like find a steed to be able to run faster.
Oh yeah, he's gonna find something in that nether. He's gonna call it a dragon, something. So what happens right after that?
After that, when they pull up, they start fighting, and then they realize that the lady that they're fighting, her right hand is very, very strong, and they're trying to figure out what's going on with the whole time because she's able to redirect the bullets, and then the second year or forgot what they're called. The second bender is not able to fully read what's going on with her power and able to detect what's going on with her and how she's able to like control her power.
So let me know this right now. This show is based on like fire powers and powers based around fire
and heat.
Oh, okay, that's why then. Okay, she has a gold gauntlet. That's where her powers come from. Was gold. Kind of hate the power. I ain't gonna lie. Kind of thought it was kind of stupid. What about you, Goof?
I just didn't understand it. I didn't like. They still haven't explained what her power technically is.
Okay, so
they're still figuring it out.
I think it's stupid.
Yeah, I don't understand how she can send back the bullets after. I mean, I guess the second year can do that too, but I don't know. I was kind of confused on like pretty much what she's able to do.
So the lieutenant can manipulate the fire from the bullets. That's what the gunpowder. She does it with the gold of the bullets, I guess. So I don't know how hers is stronger than the lieutenant's though. It's kind of like the same-ish.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I would think after the firepower of the bullet runs out, that's when she's able to move it around. Because she can still like kind of somewhat move it while it's shooting, but not full control. But once that's out of, then she gets full. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but then they pretty much fight her, and they realize they're like in like way no match right now because they don't have the main people that they need. And then that fight switches.
Yeah, back to the Burns and Shinra fight. Right?
No, it goes to the girl with the white clad with the crown. And she's like crying.
Yeah, she's crying because I think she's seeing the future or something, bro.
She's creating something because that demon or whatever that thing is like, why don't you like this? I like seeing this. She's doing something amazing. He's like, I don't like seeing this. I don't like watching her suffer. He's like, she's doing amazing things, but look at it. Just watch it. It's a fucking, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, she's just right there in front of like probably a cross or a throne.
I thought it was a sun. I don't know what it was.
But then it peaks back to the Soul Eater moon, and the sun hasn't transformed yet.
And I was like, whoa.
So I think once the sun transforms, that's when we get some demon time. But then it cuts back to Shinra and Burns, right?
Yes.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Burns is tossing Shinra like nothing, but he was throwing some palms with Joker.
Oh, yeah. He was like...
Yeah, Joker got a couple hits off. Bro's just dog walking Shinra, though.
But it's because he's in his Nova form, so that's like not even... He's in stage 2 already, technically. But the way they announced it, honestly, I started fucking laughing. That was too funny.
How they announce it?
Joker was like, oh, that was quick. He's already in there. What are we supposed to do? All right, fuck it. Let's just go after him.
He's like, oh, yeah, that's when he was like, if we don't beat him now, I don't think we can beat him. Actually, I don't think we can beat him anymore.
Yeah.
He's already in it. It pretty much ends on the fight again, right?
Bro. What the fuck?
They're used to teasing after this 5 years.
I want to see this fight already.
I ain't gonna lie though, I don't think this was my favorite episode this week. It was a good episode, it wasn't my favorite. I'll give it since I watched it, I'm giving it like a 7.5, maybe 8.
Give me like a 8.5.
Yeah, I'll probably go.
Just because the fact that fight pissed me off.
Yeah, I'll probably go 7.5.
They like teased me, and then they blue balled me for sure.
Nah, you know what other show pissed me off this week that we watched?
No, it really grinds my gears.
No, because they're mad about it too. Because they're not caught up with it. But they're mad about this next one too. Windbreaker.
No, I'm caught up with it. I'm
Windbreaker?
caught up with it.
No,
Right.
Fire Force.
What happened to Windbreaker?
Oh, okay.
Why you guys said about Windbreaker?
Okay, let's talk about Windbreaker.
Well, I mean, fuck.
Manimal, go ahead. Let us know how you feel
Let
about
it rip like
Windbreaker.
Blade.
I don't like it.
Talking to that mic.
I really don't fucking like it.
Why? What's going on?
I don't know, dude. It's like one guy, like, they start fighting and then they're like, cuts off to something else. And I'm like, dude, like, fucking really? And then, like, I look away and they're back and the fight's over. I'm like, okay. So I keep watching and then it's boring as shit. And then I go to sleep and I wake up 4 episodes later. I'm like, yeah, I'm just turning this off.
You gotta watch the actual fights. You fell asleep for 4 episodes.
Tired, bro. What the hell? I'm
Those have
supposed to
been the
be
episodes
up.
of all 4 palms.
So look, I
So
feel
that
like
explains shit. I know you.
I feel like the fights are dope, but like for example, like season 1, it was gas. I liked it. Season 2, you know, it starts off first episode, right? They, you know, obviously, you know, we explained that already. You know, they go back, they pull up to the ops warehouse to run the fade, and they're running the fade. She's episode 2. I don't think I was here for last week, but bro, it was like pretty much whose backstory again? It was someone's backstory.
Second year.
Yeah, that was that whole episode. This episode, right? They still haven't finished that fight, right?
No, this
No, they
episode with the
finished
fight
it
was
already.
completely over.
But have we seen them finish the fight yet?
Yeah.
Where? See, I probably fell asleep.
That
through
was last
part, too.
I want to ask you just something before we go too deep.
Episode 2?
No.
Where?
We're
'Cause-
episode 3.
Yeah, we're on episode 3.
No, but you're saying that you see that
The fight ended at episode 2.
Yeah.
where towards the very, very end, or like sort of in the middle.
Towards the end.
Did you not watch the whole thing?
Yeah. See, I probably fell asleep.
This
See, I
guy.
probably got
See?
bored.
Go ahead, Goofy, ask him.
Well, it's because like
it's
No, I'm
boring.
asking you. Well, I will.
yeah, well, it's because I guess to be honest, before I watched the second episode, I had I guess I wouldn't say like I guess he kind of ruined the hype for me because like I have a coworker where he's kind of like he watches everything ahead. So like on Windbreaker, he didn't like really say anything, but he would just like. He's like, I watch it all, bro. He's like, I'm upset. He's like, why? He's like, because it takes forever for the fighting, and I was just like, like
You guys are fight only guys.
Yeah.
Well, you know
It's
that
the same
about
thing
me,
with
you know?
Butters too.
Half. So
I
keep
get
in
it,
mind, we're
there's
only
meaning.
3
No,
episodes
I
into
know.
this new season,
I
and the
know.
first episode was a full fucking war
See,
between
I'm
two
probably gonna have
sides.
to. I'm probably gonna have to rewatch.
You gotta
2
rewatch
and 3
everything.
then.
And
Yeah.
the second episode was mostly was like 75%
But I'll
ass
tell you
whooping of
this
the
much.
war, and then the other 20% was like, okay, we're gonna show you the second year's backstory, and then the last 5% or 10% was resolved.
Was the last little scramble?
Yeah,
But pretty much, did you watch like the very, very ending
Of 3?
of the episode 3?
like after credits.
Yeah.
No,
There's dude, I did it by accident. There's after credits, like there's another part.
But you should.
There's a part I think you gotta rewatch that.
Okay, hold on. You're gonna explain that after because I'm still gonna watch it.
Okay.
So, beginning of the episode, it shows homie's backstory that I'm pretty sure nobody fucking cared for.
Yeah, no, honestly.
Yeah, I didn't give a shit about how he ended up in the gang. We already know he got bitched in.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so they could have. That's why I'm mad about it. They could have ignored that
That's
whole
why.
first half of the episode. I like the walk back to the school where a little homie woke up and he was like, "Oh, like Sakura, you're the best for this. Like you actually got us through all this." And he's just like, "Bro, fuck you guys. I talked a big ass game. I got you guys all beat up. I thought I could have handled this by myself." He's learning like he
How to
can't
be a
do it
leader
all alone.
more.
He needs to ask for help.
Yeah.
And I liked how the what's his name iPad shoe even flicked home. He's like, "Hey, don't fucking run off like that again, fool. I can't. You're gonna die next time. I can't help you like that." And then they have to go give the report to big homie Umamiya. I like seeing this guy every time. He just brings a cool ass vibe until and then when he turns his shit on too, it's just like, oh, it makes it even cooler. He makes it even cooler. He's just like, okay, this was really fucking. He's that guy. But it cuts to them. And this was probably did some day work for this restaurant, and they're just like, oh yeah, buy this fool another cola on my tab. You know they're not talking cola.
Hey,
you know they're not talking.
I
cola.
be drinking cola at the bars.
You used to be drinking cola at the bars. I still drink
cola at the bars.
But tell them what's your record for the AMFs.
Hey, whoa.
What?
We're not talking about that.
Bro,
just know, ladies and gentlemen, it's double digits.
Wow.
And then, so they're giving the report to Umamiya, and the guys at the restaurant bring out food today. Hey, this is for you guys for always helping out. It's hella grub. So they go on to give the whole story or the background of the story, and Umamiya's like, all right, bet, cool. And they're just like, what the fuck? That's it? Yeah, so what you done? They're baffled. There's no repercussions for this fight?
No.
He straight says like, oh well, I didn't like how they're doing it either. You handled it the right way. I'm proud of you. And Sakura's still pissed about it. They got everybody beat up. And blonde hair homie's like, yeah, he feels bad because he's the great captain, and he thinks he's putting all the weight on his shoulders. Bro bangs the fuck out his knee, spills his whole drink. Pretty much how the whole interaction went. Is that really all that happened this episode?
Yeah.
Question.
Not gonna lie, I was on my phone a lot.
And that's okay. You guys can tell me. I'm still gonna see it. But so in the fight where they ended, so it just pretty much shows where dude with the what's his name? Dude with the lollipop with the sucker. He pretty much just goes and sleeps the main dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like, is it really quick or is it like? It's like a good minute or two. It's
a good couple minutes.
Yeah.
They're just the dad's just exchanging punches, and the dude's like, "Yeah, this is what I wanted to see," and then he's getting his ass knocked out. And the dude
just by one hit.
Nah, dude stops 9 punches in because you remember how Sakura told him, he's like, "Hey, give him 10 punches." He had to stop at 9. He says, "Damn, I couldn't even get to 10." And the fool's already bloodied, all knocked out.
Okay, yeah, I guess.
This episode 7.
So at the end.
Just show me the credits.
I'm not gonna lie. I was doing extracurricular activities that involved my room.
Coitus.
No.
You're doing some cardio.
No. Cardio with the lungs. But
continue.
Okay. Wizard time.
I was
Wizard time, right?
I wasn't paying attention, and I was letting the credits win, right? And I was like, all right, cause usually I'll stop and be like, oh, do you want to continue watching Japanese or whatever, So I was waiting for that, and as I'm loading everything up, doing what I do, it stopped, and then it went back to the pretty much everyone not dead, but how everyone just slept on the floor in the warehouse. It showed some guy getting up like if he was fake slept, and then he's like, all right, I seen what I wanted to see. I knew that this guy wasn't the leader over here wasn't shit, something along those lines. And then he gets up, changes, and then he has a bunch of tattoos over his body, and then it zooms onto a big old tattoo on the side of his back or on his lat, and it says Frank.
Okay, so that's what I was thinking of this episode. So it showed how the dude got pretty much drug into the gang by that one guy, and when that happened, I didn't even feel like that fool was the leader of this whole gang. And even thinking about it when I was trying to come up with some shit for a theory of this episode, the last one was a high school, wasn't it? They were beefing with another high school. I think this is just an actual gang.
Yeah, it's an actual gang.
Yeah, this one's an actual gang.
Yeah.
So this one's there's gonna be some crazy shit going on because these fools already used. The youngsters were using planks and pipes. These fools probably got blades and other shit. So we'll see.
So get the strap.
Yeah.
So you did see that part then?
No, I did not. I just guessed. Is that right?
No, he just making an assumption.
I don't know. They're just
this is his theory.
He's like, I got to report to I think he said he has to report to somebody. He's like, I got to do it. And then but bro's tatted up and everything. He's like, but yeah, it was I was tripping. I was like, are there end credits after this? After every episode?
Every episode, I got to go back and watch.
I got to go back and see.
Much, yeah.
Yeah, because have you watched the intro for this one yet?
No.
So in the intro, there's a big fight scene where it looks like they're just on a night out, all the upperclassmen. And I've been seeing somebody that's from Furin. It's a girl that has half red hair, and she looks like she's legit throwing them, bro, tossing people and shit. I seen a strip pole too in the intro.
What?
I don't know if they might end up at a strip club in this show. I swear to God.
What?
If you watch the intro, it looked like they were at a strip club.
That's wild.
Not the craziest thing I've seen in anime.
Definitely not. I've seen slungs.
I've seen
Demon slungs.
Taz
Taz showed me he's a wild man.
Taz got terrible anime recommendations.
I was swinging.
Yeah, I seen
some freaky
little
anime
girl and a dog fuse.
Freaky anime, baby.
Speaking of demons and stuff, let's go ahead and talk about Devil May Cry then.
No. We can save that for last. Let's go to My Hero.
Wait. Do we even rate the Windbreaker? No,
Yeah, you said yeah.
I said 7.
Yeah. What'd you give it?
I give it. I
give it same. I say 6
I say
and a half.
6 maybe.
Yeah, I say 6.
I was on my phone.
I say 6 and a half.
But we're on Demon Time.
Okay,
we're going
hold
to the
on,
Demon show.
Wait. What do you think? Okay, because there's two more animes. But before we jump into Devil May Cry, because I feel like I'm gonna go a little bit more dead into that. What do you feel like you guys like more better, My Hero this week or Devil May Cry?
My Hero.
Okay, in that case, if you guys, you
You just fucked up my whole transition, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck this guy.
Boo this man.
I had a whole bit going. You fucked
L
up my
band
bit.
L band in the chat.
Fucked up my bit.
I'm sorry, I just didn't really
Anyway,
like My
Devil
Hero
May
this
Cry.
week. I guess.
So Demon Time, Demon Slongs, Devil May Cry.
What the fuck?
That's what you
Fuck
said.
kinda
Shout out
intro
Taz.
is
That's
Shout out to you,
crazy.
Taz.
See,
Devil May Cry episode 6.
What kind of intro
pause.
is that?
Yeah,
We're going
I'm
down
glad I stopped that. I'm glad I stopped that.
We're going down a rabbit hole. That's what's
I'm
going
glad
on.
I stopped that.
Hey,
Going
but
deep down the rabbit hole.
That was crazy.
Would anyone else hate that there was no words spoken? Really?
I did not notice it until the second time I watched it, because the first time I thought I didn't even play it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Wait, no what? There's no what?
'Cause I had it turned down.
Like 80% of it has no words.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
it's
because it's like a comic book type
did
thing.
you pay
It was
attention
not
to
a
it,
comic
though?
book. It was a full
No,
storyline.
It was a book.
Did you pay attention
Yeah.
to it though?
Because so what
I did, but I was pissed that I had to actually pay
It was,
attention to
it
it.
was actually like animation,
Trying to be
like
on my
coloring.
Bro, this has the whole meaning why what's going on.
No shit.
Is the rabbit supposed to be her friend, childhood friend?
No.
Or am I
No,
tripping?
that's not a childhood friend.
He's just a human.
It's just a human who
But-
grew up in the demon realm.
But
Yeah.
no. Because before that even happened, it showed a couple scenes of them playing together.
I don't think it was
They
them
were
two.
playing-
I don't think that was them. Wait, I don't think that was him in the mask.
No.
No, you know.
Because he
no.
was already helping.
No,
He was
'cause
already
remember that
playing
other
with the
kid
demon.
died.
What
Remember
other
the
kid?
No, didn't he die? The one that the
What
girl
are
was
you
playing
talking about?
with? Didn't the kid
They
die?
didn't show
No,
no
I'm
one.
pretty sure that's probably her friend from childhood.
No, because they even show his face in it. They didn't look like the same character.
They're two different kids.
But they were kids.
Yeah, a lot can happen.
You see
wait.
the green eye and the red eye.
For her, yeah.
Yeah,
her.
exactly.
Yeah, I'm
But
talking about the guy with the
I'm
demon
talking about
mask.
the boy she was playing with.
You know the guy
That's
that
not
she's
him.
trying to
Yeah,
shoot with the
and
demon
then-
mask?
Yeah, and then it transitioned to her like seeing her dad turn into a.
That was like way later.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yes.
Going too far?
Wait. No.
It's cool. Good. All right. So,
So
whole-
the rabbit as a kid, he remember.
hold on. I just want to clarify this part real quick. So, you think it's just a different random kid?
Yes.
You think it's a different
Yes.
random
I'm
kid?
thinking it's like her family member, like her brother or
so
something.
someone she grew up with. That's what I'm thinking.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
yes.
but
Like one of her
it's, but
friends,
it's
like
not. It's
childhood
not the
friends,
rabbit.
maybe?
No. Because remember, he went into the
He was
demon
already-
realm as a kid.
Yeah, he was already in the demon realm as a kid. He's the
Yes.
one
He
playing.
grew up in the demon realm.
Remember, even he's crying for
No,
the
he
little.
found a portal.
Yes, on his own because of what
Yeah,
his parents
'cause-
put him through.
Yeah,
No, because if you guys didn't see it, I think he got sent to an orphanage after a couple while. He was in an orphanage at first and got sent to a different orphanage. He was getting. I guess they found
That was her.
That was him. She was with.
It was both of them.
Because she was
No.
probably in the same orphanage too with him for a while, but you know
No, that
what?
was
'Cause she
her.
was
They
always-
probably met in an orphanage.
Yeah, because she was shooting.
Yeah, because she had to be an orphan after what you just said.
Yeah.
So she walks. The girl probably became an orphan.
See, I wasn't right.
Yeah.
Do you know why she became an orphan?
Well, she became an orphan because her dad was studying demons so much he got so obsessed with it and
He killed
ingested
it.
himself with demon DNA
Right.
and turned himself into a demon and
Turned himself to a vampire.
and then demon vampire same thing cat food.
So
dog
how
food.
did they grow up in the same orphanage if the kid was already in a demon realm?
no. So he's right. He didn't grow up in the demon realm. He was reading. Remember, after getting beat
Alice
by
in
his,
Wonderland?
before after getting
Yeah.
beat by his family, he went to the book
burned
and then
it.
like he like heard it like peeped the window and went to it and he's like what? And then it started flipping towards the pages and showed Alice going through the rabbit hole and he was like,
And he
oh
jumped in that
let me
portal,
go
yeah.
through it.
He made a couple of trips back and forth at first, and then when his homie from the demon realm got sick, he stopped making trips, and that's when it really stopped showing them playing together, kind of shit.
Yeah.
So, fuck you guys.
What? No, I don't know about that part.
Nah, yeah.
No, yeah, I'm right.
And then he threw the
I want to
Alice
hear your
in-
opinions.
He threw the Alice in Wonderland book into
In the
the fire
fire.
when his friend died with all the demons, and he stood there.
But how did the friend die?
The friend died because
remember
of
the
air,
gas?
the air pollution out
Yeah.
there. That's why the demons had to start coming to our world because
Yeah.
they couldn't
you're
breathe
talking
it.
about the little demon kid friend.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why.
Oh, okay.
That's why in the last episode they had that hotel thing because that's what they were staying. That's what they explained to the girl that like they can't be there no more because they'll die of the pollution.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
So-
why he has all the demons.
Hey, that's
up there.
fucked up though, because like he still treated them like shit then because they were scared and they didn't want to leave the. They didn't want to, you know.
No, he's not.
No,
Because
I think after that, it's because his whole thing was to get rid of what's the whole
Yeah,
thing
that-
called?
Yeah, I know it's,
The
it's
demon
supposed to
hunters,
kill them.
like, unit.
yeah,
It's
'cause-
supposed to kill them, but like
no, you went ahead because remember.
that was it. Yes, yesterday. I didn't go ahead. I mean,
I think
last episode.
he sees it as sacrifices. Like it's like a necessary sacrifice in order to merge them completely.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he wants
Good.
his world, his like
'Cause this
what
po-
he calls his home world to come over.
Yeah, there's plenty of
And
anime
take
characters that
over.
make crazy sacrifices like that too.
Because they're running from those beasts, right?
He's Santos. He's fucking Thanos. It.
So I ain't gonna say is it a necessary crash out for them or no? Because even then, when he was trying to escape something big, Darkon pulled up on their known location and started. They froze them all up as they were running from that big beast. And once the big beast came through, they just killed everybody.
Yeah.
Shot flew up right there too, and he had to
That's why he has
suffer
that,
through
that
all his
valve.
homies dying around him.
Yeah.
And then that's when he starts stitching the bunny head on himself.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Those carrots.
Once I seen that, I was like, damn. So he's actually a human this whole time.
Yeah, he said, "What's up, Doc?" And that's why he
And
got the
then
whole
last-
respirator shit
And then
too.
last episode, did they rip that thing off of his face?
Don't
they
think
do.
so. Did they?
Yeah, episode 5. Yeah,
They didn't.
I don't think so. No.
yes, they did.
If you went ahead, I'm gonna drop kick you.
Did they?
Huh?
Fuck.
You said we're drop kicks for people that went ahead?
I'm ready to put hands on Taz.
Oh God.
I
We're
went
gonna
ahead.
get some gloves, some
went
kicking
ahead.
pads.
No.
I went ahead.
Look how angry he is. Don't spoil him.
I went ahead.
You're close enough to hit him. I can bleep it. I can cut it real quick. But how does this episode end?
It ends with him talking.
Yeah.
Him talking in the mirror, right?
Pretty
Him
much,
talking
yeah.
and stitching himself.
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, he's going to get his revenge pretty much.
This was a crazy episode. Did not like that there was not a lot of talking until he did that at the end.
Well, I felt like it's just so we could understand both sides, could understand the reason why she's
Understand
hunting
where
the
it came
demons,
from.
right?
I was trying to be on my phone a little
But
bit.
it's because, okay, pretty much the point of this episode was to understand why he's here, not only to try to save those other
They're called Macayans.
yeah, the Macayans from what they're running for, but also to take to pretty much kill everyone in Darkham, right?
Show you Macayan.
Yeah, and then that chick,
Under the jail.
she joined Darkham because
Because her dad killed her mom as a demon.
right, and demon.
Even then, she wanted to be a demon hunter before that.
So
but still.
this is my thought with her dad dying. He pretty much committed suicide, right?
No,
Pretty
she
much.
kind of
I feel like-
after infecting himself.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
He pretty much just
He was a guinea pig to himself.
He like hit something, lit it on fire.
No, she did
caught
that.
himself on fire.
After she threw him, I guess it was like some burnable liquid or,
Yeah, she
or chemicals.
crashed into
Oh, yeah,
his
he
and
caught
then
on
candle,
fire.
and he just burnt on
That's
fire.
what I'm saying though. He hit her into it, and then he lit himself on fire.
No,
He was-
she caught a body. That's her first body.
her dad.
She
Yeah,
killed her
first
pappy.
body's her dad.
My dad.
She killed her
She
pappy.
killed her dad. This is I'll give it this one's episode's an 8. I'll give it an 8.
I say
Lot-
honestly, I give
I'm
it
honestly
honestly, I
gonna
give it
give
a
it a
9.5. I give it a 9.5.
It was a
I
lot
really
of
liked it.
information.
No, it was
I
for me.
liked
It
it a
was
lot
it was
because-
like it just pissed me off that I had to really lock in. When it's because I was tired. I was like, I wanted to sleep.
That's
you know?
a you problem then.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with the episode.
You know?
Yeah, honestly, I say I liked it a lot
No, I'm
because
giving it like an 8.5 now, just because of that.
see,
When
I
you think about it, you got to lock in
8.5.
yourself.
I like it a lot because I feel like now I understand what's going on.
Sometimes
What's the
in
whole
anime, I'm
purpose
trying
of
to
this
hear
show, kind of, you know?
Yeah, they. So,
Pretty much.
Hold on. So You guys an answer. Does the rabbit have a valid crash out?
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
Yeah, because he's seen all his demon realm homies get clapped, and
And
now
he
he wants
grew
to
up
clap
with
the
them.
human race.
Oh, gosh.
Even the demon
Clap.
babies.
No,
The
did
demon
he?
baby.
The demon babies and the demon
mean by
toddlers.
The little Sun Jin Woos.
The little babies. He killed the babies.
This is actually the highest rated episode for Devil May Cry. I think on Rotten Tomatoes or IMDb or
Really?
something. Yeah, episode 6.
Well, I'm telling you, probably because the whole concept.
Because you had to
behind
lock in.
That and then all the animation they put for it too.
it. So you got to
Hella.
lock in a little bit more, buddy.
Yeah, because it's like a comic
You know?
book vibes, and then it stopped.
How about you watch all the episodes?
You got to lock
Once
in a
they
little bit
once
more.
they crossed over, it went to the real world.
I like how it get the whole comic book vibe.
Yeah,
for
no,
it, too.
honestly,
Yeah,
the only reason why I didn't like it, while it did that, it just reminded me of Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty.
That's all. I was like, "What's up with this Rick and Morty animation?" As it went on, I got used to it, and I was like, it's kind of cool with the episode,
It's
but
pretty fire once you lock it, because you didn't lock it in the beginning.
Yeah.
eh.
It was a good like comic book hero type vibe. But
Yeah.
speaking of hero, let's go to Vigilantes, guys. I ain't gonna lie, I like this episode out of all of them more this week. This is a really good episode. Besides the beginning part where
I was about
Shorty
to
had a
say
crush on him.
she's that guy raped him, right?
Huh?
See,
In the beginning,
What?
the scrawny guy that was like, "Come here, let me bring you into the building with me."
No, he got accused of the shit just because that's where he lives. He was trying to bring everybody to his house. Bleep that, Manny. Bleep the R word.
I don't
from
know
him.
what's going on.
I put a G in front of it.
I didn't hear the G. Bleep the whole shit, Manny.
I said grape.
But
Huh?
there's like, oh, he has a creepy house. He tried to bring us to a creepy apartment. Like, if it was weird, and then word just got on that he was weird, so everybody kept adding shit on. Like, oh yeah, I heard he takes no for. He don't take no for an
That's
answer.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, but he didn't take anybody into his apartment. He didn't.
They didn't stop her.
Anyway, so it just cuts to everybody talking shit about him, like, oh yeah, you heard about him, he's a weirdo, and he was just like, fuck, whatever. And he's inside his apartment alone. He's like, I got all this space, it's all I need, but it's kind of lonely. And he's just like, sucks. And then not even a second later, it cuts to the present, to where he has Pop Step and Freaky Fist Grandpa just in his apartment.
It was just
Freaky
chilling.
fish.
Disrespectful as shit, though. Freaky Fist Grandpa smoking his cig in his living room.
I'll be heated.
Oh yeah, you got to go.
Are you gonna tell Freaky Fist Grandpa to get out with your build? With your build?
I'm cutting it, and I'm
Yes.
So sliding, gliding out. Can't touch this.
fucking
I
skedaddling.
learned this from a million.
He's like, He's not going out with one leg dangling.
Yeah, all you need is 3 points of contact.
So what do you think is more disrespectful? I think probably a cigarette in this case.
No, you eat my pudding, I'm fighting you.
That or somebody coming up and eating your
Oh,
one
bro,
snack.
now hell no, you're not smoking. Honestly, you can have all the pudding you want. Don't you dare think it's okay to smoke a cigarette in my living room.
Drink my beer. Dog, he was smacking his beers, bro. Just watching the game, smacking beers, smoking, having a good ass time. He's like, "Who the hell is this guy?" And he like looks over, he sees the mask. I was like, "Damn!" And then she walks in, move like it's not her. It's not like it's not his house.
She said, "What are you doing here?"
She's
He's
like, "What are you
like,
doing?
I live here."
And then she goes, boom, puts up the curtain. He's like, when the fuck did that get there?
No, that was last episode. So this episode, she pulled up, took his pudding, and then later on, another time, she pulled up. She's like, "Oh, Koichi, fancy seeing you here." He's like, "Bitch, I live here. It's my house, remember?" And she's like, "Oh, well, why are you sewing up that old raggedy ass jacket? Why don't you get something new?"
Oh shit!
And he starts getting pissed. He's like, "Nah.
Now watch
This
the
is
episode.
this is a limited edition All Might sweater.
I think I did.
All the All Might merch." And he goes on to show a whole fucking collection of jackets. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, I want to see All Might in all those goddamn fits. God damn it!
I want to see the black and red fit.
That's what I'm saying. That's
That
the
shit
main
look
one. That
cold.
shit look hard. I want to see him in those
cap.
fits.
So she goes on and talking like, "Bro, honestly, know your worth. Like, buy something new that fits you. Get rid of that trash." And she gets pissed. She says, "Hey, you can talk all the shit you want about me. As soon as you bring up the hoodie, that means war." And she's like, "Oh, fuck." He's like, "Yeah, I got the entire collection besides the one custom Silver Age colorway."
That'd be me.
And she's like, "Only one?" And he goes on to tell the story. He's like, "Yeah, on my way out of middle school, I was going to take the hero exam, and a little kid was drowning in a river. So instead of being on time to my exam and making it
wait,
there,
wait. He said a little boy was drowning in the river.
so he said a little boy was drowning in the river. So he decides instead of making it to the exam and getting it and being able to take the hero path, he decides to save this kid. He jumps in, takes all. First thing he does, takes off all his clothes, jumps in. He still has boxers on. Still has boxers on.
Yeah, still don't know.
He
why.
jumps in. He's thinking he's drowning too. The river's like maybe waist deep. The little kid was only drowning. He wasn't. He was like, okay, let's get out of here. He gets out the river, and thank God there are bystanders with corks that can help out.
When was the heater?
Yeah, hold on. Hear me out on that. There was a guy with,
Blow dryers?
Yeah, he had blow dryer hands.
What?
One guy had. You can get some stupid ass powers.
One guy was a heater.
Yeah.
No. Yes, the other guy was a heater, but I think he was also a flasher. He had on a brown overcoat, and to heat him up, he said, "All right." Turn the heater
on.
I think they were getting flashed.
That's crazy.
And then he asked for his sweater back. Said, "Give me my sweater." And they're like, "Okay, here." He's like, "Oh, I don't need it." Gave it to the kid. She's asking the stories like, "Oh," he's like, one day I feel like I'd be going to work when I'm older and just see, a pink-haired kid on the big screen saying, "Oh, reason why I became a hero is because some guy jumped in the river and saved my life." And he was like, "Oh yeah, that's how I'd feel like it'd be cool." Pops gets buttered. She's like, "Oh, whatever, you're stupid as fuck." She dips. It wasn't the boy he saved. He saved a pink-haired girl. He saved a young pop step. She goes on to explain that instead of walking all the way around the river, she would use her quirk to just jump over to save time every day. But the night before her incident, it had rained, so she'd hit stupid as fuck. She hit a puddle and slipped.
You never jumped. You never been on a court where it's a little wet and you jump and try to. It happens.
You mean to tell me my quirk still fucks that up for me?
Yeah,
I have a quirk, a power to pretty much avoid.
But it's
this kind of shit.
But no, because it's a point of contact. Once you lose that point of contact, because there goes your stability.
Big facts.
But then you still hit the ground.
Yeah.
But you're slipping as you're hitting the ground.
Yeah, but still.
You're not going to be stable.
You still got powers, bro.
No, we're talking about the girl, though. She has to use her feet to jump off.
Yeah,
After that, she already flipped up. She was falling forward. Could have put her feet down. Fell in the river as a kid. So he ended up saving her.
Leg.
She's buttered. She's like, I'm not a boy, dumbass. It was actually me you saved, but didn't tell him. She went back home, got the sweater. She was going to do a big thing. Give him the sweater in a bag, bring pudding to him. In a whole little happy way, probably say some more shit we shouldn't have.
Probably she was gonna get some curricular activities herself.
Relax.
Hey, it was bound to happen.
Relax.
There's
an age gap. There's an age gap.
Brother, chill.
There's an age gap.
No.
Brother, hold
Yes.
on.
She's in college too.
No, she's not. She's a 15-year-old.
Yes.
14-year-old, 15-year-old.
That she was in
I
college.
looked it up for you guys last time.
Oh yeah, because she was
young
in middle
kids.
school and she was a kid. Never mind, take that back.
Yeah.
Please
Bleep everything this guy
Please
just said, Manny.
Just cut him out.
So she goes back to his house late at night. She's gonna give him the jacket and share some pudding. She's like, I need to tell you something. She goes inside. Freaky Fish Grandpa's like, so what you gotta tell us? She's pissed. She's like, Didn't know he was gonna be there, so she's just mad. Starts eating the pudding. His grandpa pudding. He's like, well, fuck, did you bring me a pudding? That cup's supposed to be yours. Grandpa's all,
yeah, I couldn't fight him. But I would poke him in the eye.
And glide away.
Yep. Catch me. You took my pudding. I would actually poke him in the eye, smack the pudding.
So, after that night of woo-wop bullshit, I ain't gonna lie, I could have done without the whole crush part. It was a good little story, though, without the crush part. They're on patrol the next day. Freaky Fish Grandpa can't be there because he actually has a life, which they're surprised about. I was kind of surprised, too. I thought his whole thing was kicking ass and checking tongues. I thought that's what he did every day, every night, every day. Guess he has a
What do
life.
you think he doing?
Probably has a family.
I'm about to say, you think he has a wife?
Probably has a family.
That's crazy.
He's probably a family man. On his days off, he goes, kicks ass and checks tongues.
Whoa.
So Pop, Step, and Crawler are out on patrol when all of a sudden another instant villain pops up. Familiar face. So it turns out the guy they arrested a few episodes ago that had the hardening quirk from using Trigger had got released because you're not
considered a villain if you just do one crime.
Yeah, if you only do one crime with your quirk, you're not a villain just yet. You need to do a couple more. So they let him out like the next day, and the B girl finds him and says, "Hey, got some juice for you.
I got some new juice.
Yep, got some of that new that fa." So he shoots up, and I guess this one's even better than the last. It made his quirk a little bit tougher,
He went from crack to meth.
and he was
Zeked out.
and he was a
He's
little
on
bit
the
more
perky,
aware of
perky
himself too.
vibes.
So he was faster and stronger.
That sounds about right.
So right when he sees the homie Koichi, he's like, "Oh, crawler," and he's like, "Hey, he got my name right." I would have been kind of hyped. I would have been kind of hyped too.
No,
I said it too. Like, "Hey, he got Brez's name right."
there's only one, but still.
That's kind of cool.
No, because even what what's your name? Pop Step said, if they said know your name, they're trying to kill you. You
That's
can't
still
defend yourself.
That's still kind of cool. You know,
You can't defend yourself.
I can slide on him.
You will get
arms
hit. Once you
slithering
get
on the
hit, you are done.
I can glide on him.
You can't hurt him
I'll
physically.
jump off a building into some trash bags.
He will still jump and not get hurt,
And then I'll slide away and slide right back up.
but you can't hurt him.
Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross.
But so they're dealing with this guy the whole time. A little while back in the episode, there was a news clip that showed an armed robbery happening with a guy with 6 arms who was already a multiple offender just from doing stuff like that. It later cut, not even 2 seconds later, cuts to him in an alleyway, get stabbed and bleeding.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
There was a ninja-looking guy talking over him. I forgot that guy's name in this show. But later on, when Koichi's about to get rocked by this fool, the rock guy gets stabbed again. Well, he gets stabbed and starts getting cut up by this.
No.
nowhere.
He blocked
Ninja.
it so Koichi didn't die, and then Pop Step yelled, "The cops are coming! Let's go!" And then he's like, "Oh, the cops are coming!" So he dips. He heard that. He was able to understand that. Dips, and then that dude's like, "Oh, what's up? I saved you. This is my name. All right, I gotta bounce."
Said, "I'll be seeing
Chases
you
him.
soon." Episode ends.
No, he chases the rock dude, and that's when he starts cutting off the.
Oh, yeah.
Hits him in the eye. Says, "Oh, you're blind, and since you're blind, that's what you're focusing on. Since you're focusing on that, you can't work on your quirk hardening. So I'm gonna hit you in your thigh. After that, cut off your arm."
Bro was getting cut up and done up. And then the episode ends.
And the episode ends.
I'm giving this episode a 9, maybe 9.5.
I give it a 9. That
It's
shit
a
was
great
crazy.
episode.
Yeah, it was pretty
Because
good.
I'm pretty sure we just ran into the hero killer stain.
Well, honestly, I'll probably give it an 8.5 because now I know that I forgot that she's in high school. I thought explicit things were gonna go down.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
Freaky
taking out that
Fist.
0.5 because
Hey, if Freaky Fist Grandpa wasn't there, I thought stuff was gonna go down.
Man. She bring the flashers and
out.
everything.
they gotta fix their writing. Maybe a 9 now. Maybe a 9 now because that in the beginning and then the flasher heater guy. But
Yeah, that was the other
I'm-
0.5 for me.
I'm for sure giving it a 9 though because this I'm pretty sure that's the hero killer, right?
I low-key thought it was gonna be Stain too when he said that, but then it didn't sound like Stain.
It sounded just like Stain.
No.
That deep raspy voice, the blades,
No.
bro. I think that's Stain.
No.
I think that's Stain. I think we just seen the hero killer 5 years before the My Hero
No.
when he because he even said, "Oh, I'm one of you. I'm just a do-gooder." He's not a hero.
He's a do-gooder.
He's a do-gooder. Yes, I think. You don't think it's Stain?
No.
Who do you think it is? Is fucking Cuzzo?
No one related to the My Hero show.
Why not? The whole show's in the My Hero universe.
So
I think it's Stain.
no.
You're thinking that
I don't think it
you
is.
think throughout this series we're gonna start see
More characters from the actual My Hero universe.
like the beginning or the start of why they became the person they are too?
Kind of. We
Kinda.
probably,
Because
might see a glimpse of Kamui Woods or some other shit somewhere.
Okay.
I do feel like we just seen the hero killer.
Why the fuck you looking at my phone?
I'm not.
All right. Great ep. I think that's all
I
we have
was.
for our reviews. I have one question we didn't get to really run by last week. I'm not sure if you guys really want to do this right now. Another trend that's been going around Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Do you guys think 100 men can beat one full-grown silverback gorilla?
Yes. And I've seen a hidden trick because we don't play fair over here at the ACH podcast.
What are you doing?
You grab a little dirt, blind him. He gonna be like, oh, and then that's when you kick him in the dick. Bow!
You're kicking gorilla dick.
We're kicking gorilla dick. After that, he's going down and we're all stomping him out.
Stomp out his nuts.
I'm gonna say 10 to 15 might go down, but we're all gonna be at one time gonna fucking.
All right, I got a question.
Who's going last, bro?
Wait, I got a question. Is this like versus 100 average men or versus like really strong men or like?
Can we pick who?
Is there some YNs?
No, there's
in
100 of you.
Yeah,
100 of me?
You just
Bandit,
me?
100 of bandits. Bandit might lose.
100 bandits might.
I know.
It's
Look,
Usopp right
I'll
there,
be
bro.
honest with you, bro. I'll be honest with
Shit,
you.
one might survive.
I'll be honest
I'm
with
gonna
you.
run.
Don't underestimate us, bro. I feel like a good like.
You can't take my strategy.
Hold on, wait. Look.
Can't take my strategy.
Listen. A good 40 of us are gonna have to not make it home to our children.
So the 60% will survive.
Yeah,
60%
we're all just
shit.
gonna. We're all gonna. You know we're all gonna do our thing.
Shit, I'm part of the few.
Yeah, I'm part of the few that makes it. I'm actually the one behind all of them that goes, go, and then everyone's like, oh, and I'm just right there watching.
This dude's like, Jim,
I told you. He's waiting to run away. I told you.
No, I'm not.
So I'm 99, not 98, not 97.
So look,
Going for the eyes.
No, so it'd be like this. So I'd send off the 40, right? The 40 would go, oh, and then the last 7 I'd be like, hold it, wait. And then once I'd be like, no, and then I'd lead the fucking
Also-
the second.
Also, I seen a thing about gorillas. Is that yes, they are 10 times stronger than humans, and they can.
Their stamina's low, right?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Who's gonna catch
also,
me?
they get tired?
Who's gonna catch me? Who's gonna catch 100 of me? You are not catching me.
You're not in an open
Nah.
field. You're in a boxed area with this
I
gorilla.
Yeah, bro, you're done.
All 100 of you
So you
can't
know,
run at
all I
once.
gotta say is
Slide cancel. You know me. I be doing everything.
If 40 of me are going down, a good 25 or 20 of him are going down easy, quick, and then the
Definitely
last 80,
not. You ain't catching
the
me.
last 80 are probably gonna make it out.
So you think 100% of Goofies are surviving that situation?
No, I said
no.
20. I said 25.
I said 15.
I said 15% right now.
No, I said 15 because you know I said my strategy.
15?
You can't take my strategy.
Yeah, like 20,
You can't
25.
take my strategy.
I said like
got
20,
the, I got the dirt. I
Concrete
got the
room
doom.
with no dirt,
All right,
no
what about
sand,
you? What
Hey,
about
nah,
you?
nah, fuck that. We're in the jungle, baby.
What about you? What about
But
you?
we're in a small jungle. We're in a little,
All right.
little.
You
15.
had
I'll
a
go last.
fucking
right.
you had a zoo in
How many of you?
entrapment.
How many of you are going down, Manimal?
bro?
How about you, Manimal? What's your strategy for this?
We're just going brute straight, bro.
No, but how many of you
We're
are
just
going down?
for it?
How many out of the
What's
100
your-
are surviving?
how much-
Maybe a
percent?
good half.
50-50?
We're just going for it.
Oh, so you're just
Oh, he's a
you're
wild
saying
man.
you're
He's
saying
charging in.
half.
Going for
See,
it.
I'd probably
Oh, you
say if
gotta
I
show-
do
yeah,
that,
you
like
gotta
80 of me
strategize.
go down.
We going for it.
I was gonna say, 'cause
If I do that way, if I do it that way,
50,
like
maybe
80 of
I
me
was
go
gonna say
down.
too. I'm probably gonna be 60-40.
I was saying like
Off
60.
rip. Once that go starts, all 100 of me are just rushing.
Because imagine just
I don't give a shit.
If he swings once, that's
all,
like
all,
5,
at all
6.
angles.
Bing,
At
bing, bing,
all
bing, bing,
angles,
bing.
we're all going.
Yep. We are surrounding. We are gonna divide
does
and
this?
conquer this gorilla.
It's like 4
We
people
will
we just
kill
took out.
this guy with our hands.
With their
I
hands.
don't play fair.
We're going.
Yeah.
We going. We
The
going
only-
for it.
I'm poking
The only
eyeballs,
way I get
biting
down to
ears off.
20% is if this gorilla just starts spinning like that one I seen in the zoo. It just spins. That's taking out like.
If it knows the tornado technique, I'm definitely running in circles.
but
until
then
I'm
he's
tired.
losing stamina. Then
That's
he's
why.
dead.
That's why I said I'm running in circles until he's tired.
60%.
No, because I told you,
Hey.
because I ain't gonna lie, I probably don't got that much stamina than a gorilla. I got like maybe another 2-3 minutes in me before I
Wait,
gas out.
question.
And 100 of me, we're gonna just go
Question.
straight in.
Do we have a weapon of choice?
No,
or just
no
all
weapon.
We
fist?
have no weapons. Just
All
hands.
fist, all hands.
That's why I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Whoever's gonna be first, they're automatically gonna get the first swing. After that first swing, everyone's gonna dive for his eyes. Bow. And once he's like this, everyone's gonna kick him in the dick. And once he's on the ground, everyone's gonna keep stomping on his.
Hey,
No kids.
Hey, Goofy's gonna be in the back like, twist his dick.
He's gonna be giving the Captain Irvin speech from Attack on Titan. My soldiers don't falter.
And then everyone else stomping on his head. But he's not getting back up.
Get away from this.
So mine and Manimal Strat's kind of the same. We're immediately gonna rush him from all angles.
Russian.
Anal what?
What?
He said angles.
Okay.
What is wrong with you?
What is on your mind?
Bleep that.
What?
We know Banner is strapped for the gorilla now. Banner said, I'm going from the
Wait,
backside.
what?
Banner's going to blindside the Silverback.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Is he blindsiding you? What?
What?
All right.
What did he
You
say?
guys let us know down in the comments who you think got a better chance of surviving this gorilla attack.
Hey, I'm like Eddie Guerrero, baby. I lie, cheat, I steal.
Eddie Guerrero was dead.
Hey, some of them are gonna die. Some of them are gonna die.
There's no, I will have a human shield of my own.
I will throw myself in my way.
So
Oh
I seen
my
somebody
God.
talking about this too. How hard did you get this? Like to rip a bone out of a dead body?
Very difficult.
I was gonna say I would.
No,
I would,
it's not that.
I rip a
I don't-
bone out my own arm, out of my own dead body arm.
For you to do it?
Yeah.
It's
For you to do it.
For you
to do it.
No, for you on your own person.
Why you
Yeah.
You on your own person, like
Yeah.
pull a
But
limb off.
not from your actual
Difficult.
body, because you know, like say, like it's 100 years, you got a dead you in front of you. I'm gonna utilize his shin bone. And use it as a shank.
You probably have to like bend it a few times.
Well,
and
see a dead guy and you see a dead one of you. Just, yeah, do that. Yeah.
bend it a
But
few
I'm saying,
But
times.
how
like,
hard is
it's
it to get
gonna
the
be
bone of the muscle?
difficult for him to like go
Oh,
to
if you apply
cartilage.
pressure, your shit's gone. Your shit's
No
done.
shit.
You
Take
can-
the actual
No
bone
shit.
out.
Yeah,
It'll
no,
break.
You probably
It's
do
not
that.
the first time, ladies and gentlemen, since he's done it before.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Baby.
Put have that shit like that.
He's done it
Pry
before.
on.
Yeah, but see that. What if it don't break through the skin?
Oh, it's gonna break through the skin. Your bone going half. It's just, dude. Your skin
Yeah,
ain't
but
that
that's
thick.
gonna be.
It
It's
can't
gonna.
work.
It's just fucking.
But it's gonna be like that much. It's not gonna be the whole thing sticking out. That's what he means. You have to
That's why
break
you gotta.
it. You gotta.
But
But you also gotta twist it off. You gotta
I
twist
have
it.
99 other of me.
You ever put a shoe?
We are ripping this shit out.
We're doing
Get at least three of us on that shin bone. That thing's coming out.
That thing's coming out
All
fast.
right, we're doing 20 questions. Anime character edition. You're not gonna know. There's no timer. You're not gonna know the anime. So, go ahead. 20 questions, Manimal.
Is it a boy?
It is a boy.
Does it have colored hair?
No.
No, so it's black. So it has black hair.
No.
So not colored hair.
Wait, you just tell him that anime? Right?
No. Not telling you
What the
anime.
hell?
No color hair. No black hair.
Brown hair.
No.
That's a color.
Wait, I thought we were supposed to tell
That's
him
what I
anime.
just.
That's a basic color. So that would
So
count.
blonde hair?
Say the anime then?
No.
No, I switched.
There's three colors of there's not three natural color hairs. Black, brown, and blonde. And there are
He
not
don't
many
ha-
of them.
He's not colored hair and doesn't have black hair. Doesn't have brown hair.
There's
Doesn't have
white,
blonde
it
hair.
has, so it has white hair.
That's colored hair. Doesn't have colored hair.
Black and white are not a color.
Doesn't have it.
So black. So it's not black. It's not blonde. It's not brown. It's not white.
I'm very confused.
No.
I'm
You're,
lost.
you're shitting me.
I
You're,
shit you
you're,
not.
You're
This
fucking
character
with
does
me
not
right
have
now.
colored hair. Doesn't have white hair. Doesn't
So
have
he's
black
bald.
hair. Bald. There you go.
Saitama.
Not Saitama.
Let me see.
Is that so hard to guess?
Yes.
He's like, I don't have colored hair. Doesn't have the basic hair. The next question was, does he have hair? You're at 8 questions. So far, you got male and blonde.
This is
I mean, not blonde, bald.
from Dragon Ball Z.
No.
So confused. So we don't tell him the anime now?
No, don't tell him.
Why?
Is it from?
Because your anime character list is mad low. There's no timer.
So you're just guessing the anime now? Or the
Yeah,
anime?
character.
how we originally started playing this.
Yeah.
So the anime or character?
Just the character.
No, you,
So is it from My Hero?
you gotta ask what show it's from.
No. Not from My Hero. It's a bald character and he's male. Not from Dragon Ball Z. Not Saitama.
Who's Saitama?
It's from One Punch Man.
Is it from One Punch Man?
I think Saitama's the only bald guy, but no.
No.
From One Punch Man. You got 9 questions left.
I'm lost here.
I know.
I was gonna say One
Is
Punch
it
Man.
from? Is it from Devil May Cry?
No. It's a good guess, though.
Is it Sakamoto Days?
No. I don't think anybody's bald in Sakamoto either.
I don't know either.
Got about 7 questions left.
And those are like the main ones I watch. Is it from One Piece?
No.
No.
6 questions left. Come on. Not One Piece, not Dragon Ball, not One Punch Man, not he is a boy. He is bald.
No. I could see it, but probably not gonna.
Damn. I don't even watch that much shit. It's not probably.
Start throwing stuff out there.
It's not that.
I lost my phone.
It's not Jujutsu. It's from Jujutsu Kaisen.
It is Jujutsu Kaisen.
There's a bald guy from that fucking thing. A bald guy.
Think about it. Bald male JJK. Come on. What you got for me? 5 questions left.
No one's bald in that
I
shit.
wouldn't guess that.
I feel like it's easier if you.
Is it like his father? Or fucking
It's not supposed to.
Yuji's father? Fucking I don't know. Everybody I know has hair on that fucking show.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, I don't.
It's not Togo. Togo has hair. He just has fucking
Not Toto.
purple
Toto has hair.
Is that a question? Is that
I'm
an answer?
speaking to my fucking self.
Come on. Get some questions out. Gotta be quicker with these.
Shit, man. Try was better with the timer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know the names. It's been so long since I've watched
Okay,
it.
want me to just call it?
Yeah.
So, JJK character, you got it right. Bald, male. It's a curse. It's the volcano guy. Does not have hair. Volcano guy, Jogo.
That's fucking stupid.
So I said I wouldn't have guessed that one.
I would never have guessed that.
It's called the.
That's the points for you guys not to be able to guess
I
it.
want to charge my phone because I can't think of something. You don't charge.
Technically, it's a demon.
Curse.
It's a curse. It's not alive, so it's not a boy.
It's okay.
It's a boy.
It's not. It's a demon.
It's a male. It's a male curse. Because the other one was like the Mother Nature curse, so female curse.
How do you know?
She was Mother Nature. All right, go ahead, Goof.
Is it a boy?
Yes.
He is a boy, Damon.
All right, it's a boy. Have you reviewed it for the pod?
No.
No.
Haven't reviewed for the pod. That's that knocks out a lot.
Yeah. This is kind of difficult now.
Now you gotta think about it.
Because what have you watched that I've watched?
Think about it. Come on.
Is it Hunter x Hunter?
No.
We talk about that a lot.
That is facts.
Is it Attack on Titan?
No.
What do we talk a lot about? No. Oh no, we did talk about that on here. Is he a main character?
No.
Ooh, not a main
Not
character.
a main character,
Something
but he
we
is a
have.
boy, Damon.
What haven't we watched? What haven't we watched? Damn, what have you seen? You haven't seen anything. that
Start
I've
naming
seen.
stuff out there. Use the Manimal method. It works sometimes.
I'm trying to think of because Animal hasn't seen a lot of stuff himself. That's why I'm like, all right. Is it Kuroko Basketball?
No.
Is it Inuyasha?
No.
Is it Demon Slayer?
No.
Dude, what the
What can it be now?
I
I think I know.
Is it Dragon Ball?
Yes.
I don't even know characters from Dragon Ball. This is difficult.
You should be able to know. You know the main ones.
Is it Frieza?
No.
Come on.
Damn, that's fucked because I got the same one.
Don't say nothing.
Yeah, you don't. You just.
know. It's okay. No, honestly, he's talking, I guess.
What am I at right now?
10.
Is it Vegeta?
No.
Is it Piccolo?
No.
Is it Kid Trunks?
No.
Or is it Kid Trunks or Trunks?
It's the same
You
person.
could just say Trunks, yeah. It's a male from DBZ. Not the main
Is it
character.
Master Roshi or whatever?
Why are you looking at me?
Because I know, because is that his name? I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
Master Roshi, that's how you say it.
Is it Master Roshi?
No.
Damn. Is it the little black dark character?
No.
Oob. What are you talking about?
Or you're 15.
Well, you talking about the actual human kid?
No, the little dark thing we seen in
That'd be with. Oh, you're talking about Mr. Popo.
Mr. Popo.
No.
I need to find us like a
5.
countdown timer.
I said 5 more questions.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Because I don't know many people. So I'm trying to just think of the people that I'm just trying so hard to think right now. Is it, isn't that his name like King Boo?
You talking about Majin Buu?
Majin Buu.
No.
Yeah. Damn it.
16?
And all the characters like right there.
I can't read them. I don't even know their names.
The lights in the face in the way.
I don't know their names. That wouldn't help anyways.
Start naming vegetables.
Oh,
Swear to God, you get close enough, you start naming vegetables.
tomato.
Give a good description. I'll help you out with the name.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah. We did this. We did the same thing with the My Hero Quirks.
Is it the cat thing? The evil cat.
Oh,
No.
Beerus?
Beerus.
No.
Is it that really strong guy with the red suit that they faced in that one?
Jiren?
Jiren.
No.
Damn.
Is it the
that
guy
was a
with?
good
Is it the
guess.
guy with the big mustache that's also in that movie? He looks like a
Popo.
cat.
No.
Damn, Goofy pulling his Dragon Ball back out. I didn't know he knew this much.
Hey, you been watching?
Yeah, how many questions you got left?
1 more.
Last,
Damn it!
Final guess.
Is it that guy with the? Had like he's right next to Android 17.
So?
Cell.
It's Cell.
Let's go!
Brother beater.
That's crazy.
I was like, dude, I don't remember
All
his
he could have
name.
said was, is it a villain? All right.
Honestly,
That
no
would've-
cap. That would have
That would
knocked
have
out half the
knocked out a
characters.
lot.
I don't know who's a villain and who's not because they all go to the good side.
Over there, though.
Anything that's not like a human-looking character is a
But they
villain.
go to the good side though, don't
I
they?
don't think so. No.
No, Cell doesn't.
Oh.
Cell never does.
No,
I just think.
I'm ready.
none of the ones that aren't human don't go to the good side.
All right, Banda.
Banda's turn for 20
That was
questions.
a good one. He got it on the buzzer beater.
All right.
Straight.
I just
fucking
didn't know his name,
Aaron
bro.
Gordon.
I know how to describe people.
Is it from My Hero?
Nope.
Is it from Devil May Cry?
Nope.
Is it from My Hero Vigilantes?
Nope.
Is
Damn, I
it?
should have got one from there.
Is it from? Damn, honestly, I probably would have never guessed it anyway. Is it from Attack on Titan?
Nope.
Is it from? Is it from? No.
Oh, he's good. He's good.
Damn, honestly, what else have I watched?
Not My Hero.
Is
What
it?
else
Oh,
is
is
there?
it from Doctor Stone?
No.
Ooh.
Is it
Oh,
from
that'd have been a pool.
Doctor
Ooh.
Stone? What else did we watch? Is it from Solo Leveling?
No.
Ooh, these are.
Oh
I
my
see it,
god! What?
can't get a glimpse at it.
No.
Damn.
Damn.
It's from One Piece.
No.
You don't even watch
From
One
Dragon Ball
Piece.
Z.
Yes.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yes.
Okay. Is it Broly?
No.
Is it a human? Like, is it an actual human?
No human.
Is it Android 17?
No.
It's new human. So is
Maybe-
it a
I think
villain?
The androids are not humans?
They become
No.
humans. Well, they
Oh.
were humans, then became androids. then
But you
became
can't.
humans
I don't
again.
consider them as humans. They're still not humans.
18 had a baby. You consider that not human?
Okay, you're
You
right. You're
watch
right.
yourself.
Well, that's because they wish her. She's the only one that got wished to be a human.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
I don't know.
Wait. Is it a
Continue,
villain?
bud.
Yes.
Uh,
I know this. I understand now.
You die though.
I do. I do.
is it Frieza?
Yes.
Yes.
I did not understand now.
All right, ready? How many was that?
Frieza.
12?
13.
13.
All right, ready?
Okay.
Good.
So 20 characters, Squirrel Edition.
Squirrel edition.
Good.
Is it from DBZ? Because I feel like it's been a trend right now.
Yes.
Why was mine Dragon Ball though?
You played the games?
I know.
You played the games?
Okay. Oh, wait.
Wait.
All right, so you already asked me one, right?
Yeah, is it DBZ? And you said yes.
Okay.
He's changing it.
Is
It's
he,
still gonna be from DBZ though.
Yeah.
all right, is he
Okay, I already know what it is.
is he on the good side? Is it on the good side? They on the good side?
No.
No?
So they're all villains.
All right.
You not gonna write the name down?
So they're on the bad side. Are they from Super? Dragon Ball Super.
What the hell?
No.
All right, so they're from are they from the original Dragon Ball?
I would say yes. It falls in the same timeline. It's same shit, yeah.
Still a question. You gotta mark it.
Original Dragon Ball is before Super Saiyans.
There's no Super Saiyan. Okay, so
No, Dragon Ball is when Goku's a
Either
kid.
way, it's a question.
Okay, yeah, no.
Okay, so it's in Dragon Ball Z then. So Super, it's not Super and it's not Dragon Ball, so it's in Dragon Ball Z. Villain. Is he in the Saiyan saga? Meaning Raditz.
Like around the time he becomes Saiyan.
No,
Yes.
he's always been a Saiyan. I'm meaning like when Vegeta came to Earth the first time.
That's so dumb.
No.
No?
The mic's
Okay.
You can pick it up.
All right. So is he from the Namek saga?
No.
These are questions. You gotta mark them every time.
Yeah. Keep track. Make sure he does that.
No,
Keep
no,
track.
no,
Okay.
no.
So he's not.
I marked the last
So
two.
he's not saying.
I'm
He's
just
not
thinking
Saiyan
about
saga. He's not Frieza saga. Is he Cell saga? So he's in the Android saga. Is he an android? Yes. So he's one of the androids. So is he? Is it Dr. Gero? Android 19, 16. Let's go.
Wait. Okay, you got it right.
11.
No, because I marked that one right. I marked that one.
As soon as the android, I was like, okay, I can go off a list. If he's not one of them, I thought you were gonna give me a movie one, like Android 13.
I
from the
thought it was
movie.
gonna be hard for you, but I feel like once you like, honestly, I feel like it was easy for you once you started asking sagas.
Yeah,
Once you started breaking down in sagas, and then once I did with the Cell, you're like, okay, you're like, yeah.
I was like, okay. He just did Cell, so you probably changed it from the Cell. But
No, I had the same one. No, I had the same one.
it was written ugly or what?
No, I had it written all big, and I was like, fuck, I forgot I have to tally it.
Thank you again, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us today on another episode of Anything Happen Podcast. This has been episode 50 in the books.
Hold on,
If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, tell your coworker, tell your boss, tell the coworker you hate, tell the coworker you love, tell that one guy at the 7-Eleven store that always hooks you up on deals. Mute
Bleep that. Bleep that.